All right, so today I'm going to show you a quick video on how to create a class that you can have your personal account in so that you can get the perspective of a student. I found this really helpful when I'm trying out new things or just trying to figure out how to answer some of their questions. So first, in your main home screen like this, you go over to your plus, all right, and you would select create a class, okay? So we're going to skip that process because we don't want to connect it to anything that's out there in our Infinite Campus. All right. This is where you would title it, all right, and give it any other information, all right, and then you would hit create. I already have my class over here, and I've called it Playground, so this is where I dump things into and see how it works. You can see I have one student in there, and it's me in my personal account. All right, so now when I go into Playground, all right, there's a couple different ways that you can add yourself in as a student. Okay, remember it does need to be a different email address and it should be a personal account. You can either use the code here, okay, or what I found was easier, I just went to people and I just said, I'm gonna add myself, and I typed in your personal email address. So you would just do, right, personal at Gmail, whatever your address is, okay, then you would send it and you would get an invite, all right, in your actual email address. Okay, so now you can see that I am my own student, okay, in my own class here. Now, if I go to my view as a student, okay, then you can see up here, here's how you can always tell you're in which one. Here's my personal Google account icon, and then here's my work icon over here, okay? So this is the student view of everything. So now I can go into here, and when I'm trying to figure out how in the world to work things, like today I was trying to figure out how to do Edgy and try to tell my students to actually navigate it, then I would post it onto this page, and then I would be able to experience what it is that's going on there. So here, right, like I figured out how to reply to a question on Google. Or you can, one of the other things that I did was quizzes is a really cool thing that's out there. So I tried to figure out what does that look like. And so I got that to load in here. But basically this lets you create something that you can go in on your personal account and see what is it like, so that when students ask you questions and they're like, what do I do here? What do I do there? You can actually play around in there and answer the questions. All right, so that's just a quick tip on being able to do that. And then remember that anything you create here, topics, assignments, quizzes, questions, materials, right, you're going to be able to see over in your personal account over here. All right, so hopefully that helps you guys out. I highly recommend you make a playground or a play class for yourselves so that you can kind of see what it looks like. It's really helpful when trying to communicate with the kids and answer questions, because right now we're all in the same boat.